Hello dear student, here is Amanat Ali once again teaching reading. Here we are at page 46. It's unit 3 of book 2 or level 2. So the topic of our reading today is what does it mean to be polite? Yes, so polite, what do you mean by polite? So polite means to show good manner, good attitude, to show respect to other. So it means there when you see someone, when you meet someone, uh, and share gifts, when you eat someone. So different culture have differences in the meaning of politeness or polite behavior. So polite, here are some questions you have to read and answer the question. Describe time when someone was rude to you. Rude is the opposite of polite. Rude means rough behavior, yani bad behavior. What happened? What did you do? Yeah. So you have to remember and share your experience. What happened and what did you do when someone was not polite with you? Secondly, he's talking. Look at the photo. What is the young man doing? What do you think of his behavior? Yeah, here is young man. He's giving favor, giving respect or honor to an old man, and the old man is blind person. Yeah, so he's showing respect. Respect mean not only with the words but with our conduct and behavior. So here we have this photo. You have to answer what's the young man doing and what do you think about behavior. You have to answer. After that, as usual, we have unit question in each unit. So this is about polite. Polite mean using greeting. Polite mean showing respect. Polite mean when you're polite, when I mean when you have shake hand with someone. What are the manners in different cultures? So these are the different things. So let's listen and then we'll respond the question number 1 and 2.
Unit 3, Social Psychology, the Q Classroom.
The Unit 3 question is, what does it mean to be polite? Marcus, what do you think? Define polite for me.
It means to consider other people's feelings, to make them feel comfortable.
Una, what are some examples of being polite?
Saying thank you, please, excuse me.
Okay. And is it important to say those things?
Yes, it is.
What do you think it means to be polite, Sophie?
There are all kinds of ways to be polite. To not interrupt people, to not ask personal questions, to smile, to eat slowly, and not be messy.
Is it the same for everyone?
No. Sometimes what's polite is different for different people. You have
Yeah, polite mean different in different cultures and for different people. So like using hand with what hand you eat. Yeah, if you are messy or you are tidy person.
to think about the other person's culture.
Good point.
Yeah, so you have to what example does student give of polite behavior? You have to answer the question. Yes, then we have to move to next page. It's being polite from culture to culture. Yeah, so as you know, it is always different from culture to culture, being polite. So for this purpose, first of all we have to read the vocabulary. You have to read the underlined word and then match with the definition A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Yes, the first word is awkward. Awkward means strange, something not suitable, not appropriate in a society. Yes, awkward. Then we have the word manner. Manners mean uh, showing or expressing your conduct or style or your expression to other people. Yeah, then we have appropriately. It's adverb. Appropriately and it means appropriate, something that is appropriate, something that is suitable. Yeah. Then we have the word behavior. Yes, awkward manner, appropriately, behavior. So behavior means same mean attitude, same mean conduct. Yes. So then we have the meaning word respect. Respect means to show honor. Yeah, to give honor to someone or to show good behavior. Yeah. Then the word is firmly. Firmly mean, now firm means strong. So firmly, strongly, to hold or some mean carry something firmly or strongly. Make a good impression. Then we have the word make a good impression mean good, good, give a good impression, expression or something. Then we have the word gesture. Gesture mean sign or point out someone, like we sit down, stand up, this, that. The mean using body language to show the gesture. Yes. Now you have to match these words with the definition down here. Then we have to go to the next page. Yes, we have to look at the photo and the caption in the article. What do they tell you about the topic of the article? Here is a photo. Yeah, shaking hand, and here is being polite from culture to culture. Yeah, politeness or being polite mean different in from culture to culture. For example, we have different kind of behaviors or different kind of attitudes or different kind of situations. Yes, when we greet and talk to people. Yeah, when eating, when we receive gift. Yeah, and there are different things like when we meet with people. Also, when we see people using personal space. So different. Many different attitudes and politeness being polite mean different. So you have to go to the next page here. Yeah, different paragraphs, 5, 6, 7 and 8 paragraphs of this article. You have to read all, and then you have to answer these questions. Read the statement, write T for true and F for false. Yeah, T for true and F for false. Here you can write, and you have to read the question. Polite behavior is the same everywhere. Yeah, we are not allowed to answer or respond according to our experience or knowledge, but we have to read this article and then answer. If it says yes, polite behavior is same everywhere, I think it's not same, it will be different, so it will be false. So you have to read all the question 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yes, and at the end you have to solve this exercise and show the answer to your teacher during online session, or give it to your teacher. Then we have exercise C. You have to move to exercise C. Circle the answer to each question. Yes, we have question 5 or 6 questions, and we have options A, B and C. You have to read the question and then answer, choose. For example, why do travelers need to understand cultural differences in politeness? So you have to read the article, and according to the article you have to answer these questions. Yes, then if when you finish, yeah, we have to move to next page. Here we have yes, paragraphs, complete the chart, use countries or regions and topic from the boxes. So we have two boxes, countries and regions, topics. For example, paragraph number 2, it's talking about United States and the Middle East. Topic is greeting. So now paragraph 4. Okay, for example, let's see what is paragraph talking about, which countries. And yes, for example, yeah, we have it's talking about, the topic is personal space, and the countries are Middle East, yes, Latin America, North America. Yes, so you have to choose the countries. Yes, countries and region, and also topic mean personal space. So same as the case you have to do with paragraph 5, 6 and 7. Read those paragraph and solve it. When you finish this, you have, yes, to go to exercise. We discuss these questions in a group. There are some questions. So you have, what are some example of of what it means to be polite. Yani to be polite, what does it mean? You have to give some example. For example, in United States America, you cannot show hand gesture to call someone because it seems impolite. So for example, in Saudi Arabia, you cannot eat with left hand. So example from the reading, not from your personal knowledge. In what ways is shaking hand different in different part of the world? Yep, here are different part of the world. For example, in America, people shake hand firmly for a short time, but in Saudi Arabia, people shake hand and hold it for a long time and use different greeting like yes. So you have to answer these 4 5 questions according to your knowledge. Also, this one is important. What you think? Write what you think. You have to answer these questions. You can answer these questions in the discussion board when you have online classes to your teachers. Yes, when we finish it, we have to go to the exercise B, page 53. Yes, what it say? Choose one of the question in activity A on page 52 and write response using sporting example. Yes, sporting back. Yes, on page 49 you can do this. Then the topic is identifying the and sporting detail. For example, when you write a paragraph or anyone writes a paragraph or there an article or an essay, we have different paragraphs, paragraph 1 2 3 4 5. So in each paragraph we have main idea, topic sentence, and also yes, give facts, reason, example. Yeah, bowing is the traditional. For example, he is giving example from one of the paragraph and sporting detail. For example, let's go to paragraph 5. Yes, main idea. Another cultural difference is time. Yes, this is main idea. If some invite you at dinner, so he's giving an example of Germany and Argentina. Germany, you have to arrive on time in usually 30 to 60 minutes after. So these are the examples are detail the writer is giving. So you have to now choose here some paragraphs are required to solve. Read paragraph 4, paragraph 5, and what do you have to do? Look at the main idea and detail, to detail. Yeah, here same is the case. Under the question, what is the main idea and how many sporting details? Maybe 2, maybe 3. So you have to write here. So then we have yes, C. What is the main idea? The paragraph is 6. Paragraph, go to paragraph 6. Read what is the main idea. Answer here. Example writer use sporting examples. So you have to do this. So this one is finished. If you have any question, you can stop and note down the question when you can ask your teacher during the online session. Then we have to move to reading 2. Answer to all your travel question. Who? So someone wants to travel, he has some question, he or she must have some question. So when you want to ask, so there is a website or a radio program that will answer you, or an agency that help you in visiting other country, help you traveling, a travel agency or something that answer your question. Here we have the words. Here are some words in reading 2. Match the meaning of each underlined word or phrase. Yes, we have 3 options, A, B and C. The word advice. Advice means suggestion. It is noun. ADVIC. It's nouns. With C it's noun. Yeah, so it means suggestions are, I mean, piece of advice or good thing you tell to someone. Then we have the word custom. Custom mean norms, cultural norms. Yeah, for example, different custom of different cultures or different countries. Way of life, thing for sale, you have to choose. Then interrupt. Interrupt mean to disturb someone or discontinue in action. Yes, there is interrupt. Then take part. The word take part means to participate, yeah, to contribute, to be part of something. Then we have the word informal. Informal mean casual, yeah, something that is not formal, yeah. Then we have the word traditional. Traditional mean something, for example, a food, a dress, there is part of a culture for a long time. For example, Saudi Arabia, the traditional dress for men, and also the food. So traditional food, traditional dresses, traditional events. So these are traditional means something part of a culture for a long time. Then we have avoid. Avoid mean stop, quit, don't do anymore. Yeah, discontinue. For example, these days we avoid going out because of corona. Avoid going out. Typical. Typical means something usual, not something specific. And if something happen every day or common. Yes. So you have to match word with the appropriate meaning, and you have to share the answer with your teacher, and your teacher will show you the answer key, because you have to do and then see the answer key. Yes, go online for more practice. Yes, here we have in this online discussion board, travelers ask for advice about custom in different countries. Yes, people ask about customs in different countries. Customs in, maybe you say in Arabic, jamrat. Yeah, what kind of topic do you think that traveler will ask about? Greeting people, they might be conversation topic, giving, receiving gift, table manners when we visit other countries. So people ask different questions. So here we have reading article, yeah, so answering different question. For example, first question, someone is traveling to other country, ask different question, paste it on a website, yeah, that will answer your question. Here is the exercise. When you read this paragraph, not paragraph, sorry, this article, you have to answer the following question. Write T for true and F for false. Mansoor Al-Ghanim is worried about his English. So you have to read, is he worried about English or something else? You have to write proof. It is appropriate to bring a small gift when visiting a home in the US. It is appropriate to bring a small gift. Yeah, maybe true. Yeah, you have to read the article and then you can answer these questions. Write T for true and F for false. Then you have to show it to your teacher. Then we have to move to exercise C. Write information from the online discussion board for each of the topic below. Yeah, for example, when to open gift, you have to read the yes article on page 56 and 57. In some other countries, what time do you prefer to open the gift? Other countries, what is the culture in US? Conversation on the topic in the US. Yes, good topics, bad topics, maybe politics, maybe religion. Yeah, not good to talk, impolite. Yes, when you do this on the basis of reading, so you have to fill it, write in your notebook. If you don't have the books, write in your notebooks. If you have books, write in your books. When you finish it, you have to move to exercise D. That is, complete the sentences with word from the books. Yeah, here we have words giving. Conversation mean talk, informal mean casual, kitchen, you know the meaning, manners mean attitude or behavior, relationship mean contacts, hosts, opposite of guests, host someone, host the party, someone is mean invite you at home, he is host. Interrupt mean to discontinue an action. Yes, left, polite, left different meaning. Here if it is verb mean leave the room, leave somewhere. If it's direction, then right or left, you know it's left mean, yeah, shoes. So you have to read these lines and add appropriate word. For example, some people who travel are worried about etiquettes and space because custom may be different. Yes, they are worried about what? Conversation, host, informal. Yes. Which one? Manners, polite, relationship, shoes. Yeah. Maybe they are worried about, yeah, yes, manners, because custom may be different for one country to another. For example, many Americans are space at home. Yeah, might be informal. So you have to read this all complete exercise and answer the insert the word appropriately. At the end of this, you have discussed the question with a partner in a group. You can discuss on the discussion board on blackboard during the class. What are some example of good table manners? Yes, if guests from another country visit you, should they adapt to the behavior in your culture, or should you try to make them feel at home by by doing things their way? So these are the questions you have to answer. Also, write what you think. You have to answer these questions because they are important. They will come in a exam. Yes, then we have think about reading 1 and 2, as you can discuss these questions and choose one question and write the response. You have, do you think that people today are less polite than in the past? Why? So you have to show your experience. First read and then also you can write your opinion. The final topic of this unit is prefixes. As you know, pre mean earlier, yani pre mean earlier. So there are some words we add with other words. These are called derivational morphemes. In, im, un, yeah, mean not. So are added to the adjectives. For example, informal, it means not formal. Visible, invisible, unable. So when we add these words, they show they change the meaning of the word. They make the opposite. Yeah, formal, informal, visible, invisible. And also we write the word im. Yes, I am with m and p. The word which start with m and p: immature, impolite, impossible. Yes, immortal. So you have to complete this exercise. Look at the words below. Add the correct prefix with, yes, to each word. Then write, for example, clear. Which one you wrote? Unclear, no, unclear might be. Comfortable, yeah. Common, dependable, independable, expensive. So you have to choose these according to your knowledge. And so at the end, when you finish it, you should ask question to your teacher during your class. Also here we have an exercise. Yes, what does it say? Complete a sentence with words from activity A, page 60. Yeah, previous page. Use the word with the with or without prefix. For some sentences there is more than one correct answer. Yeah, there might be more than one. My brother is he always does what he says he will do. Okay, which one is appropriate? What do you think? My brother is very dependable, expensive, formal, perfect, polite. Yes, my brother is very dependable. He always does what he says he will do. Or you can use perfect. Yeah. So you have to use a word from here. So you might use with or without prefixes. Complete this exercise and then you have to show the answer to your teacher in the online session. And also teacher will share answer key with you. You will see the answer keys and in this way it will be easier. So if you have any question, you have to ask your teacher during the online session, and if you find any mistake, so yes, please ignore it. Thank you so much for your time, for all your time you gave to watch this video. Thank you so much.